Well, my name is Amanda, and I have lost 40 pounds in 4 months on Renew. Where I started was quite different from where I am today. It's been 6 months now, but when I started, I was desperate for change. I was at the end of my rope. I have 2 beautiful children, and that was, I guess, caused a couple of decisions on my part. I, like many moms, focused my attention and energy on my kids and my family and my home, and I just stopped taking care of myself. And at that point last year, I didn't know how to change. I was overwhelmed by all of the options for healthy living out there, and I didn't know how to navigate those waters myself. And I knew I needed help, and I knew I needed the support, and I have been seeing Dr. Smith for a long time, and I trust him, and so I knew that this was the next step for me. Renew was the direction that I wanted to go. I can't say that I was completely ready when I walked in the doors, but I had made a decision. I had made a decision to change my life, and I was scared, but I knew I had to change, and so I was willing to give this a try. So I came in, and I met with my coach for the first time, and she sat with me and gave me the program, talked with me, set me up, gave me all my guidelines for healthy eating and healthy living. And it wasn't new. It was, fruits and vegetables and lean protein and stuff you've heard a million times, but I've never wanted to do because you've wanted that magic bullet. But this was it. So I left empowered, knowing that I had the tools that would work if I worked the program. And so that's what I did. I went home and I made a grocery list, and I never looked back. So there were 2 things that I knew that I knew I was ready. I was ready to change. I was tired of living sick and tired, and my kids were running circles around me, and I wasn't motivated, and I was ready to have the life that I always wanted. And I knew that food and how sedentary I was a part of that. And I also knew that I needed the accountability of meeting with a coach every week. I needed to know that I had the support, but that I had to face the music once a week. And so that helped me stay on track. What happened on Renew was unexpected, honestly. I was expecting weight loss because that's why I came. But what I got was so much more. What I got was life and energy and just this positive transformation in our whole family. My husband, who has been a tremendous support the entire time, followed along on the program with me at home, and he has lost over 45 pounds. I'm so proud of him. And it was just incredible to have him supporting me, and we were working it together, changing our lifestyle. And then to add to that awesomeness, our children were watching these incredible changes that we were making in our life, and they started making changes. My 6-year-old came home from kindergarten, and he hadn't drank the juice box that I sent, but he had drank all of the water. And I asked him if he wanted me to stop sending the juice box, or what was up, and he said, well, Mom, water is so much better for me, and the juice box just has too much sugar. I was floored. My husband and I were pumping our arms in the air, so excited that our kids were getting it. They were really getting it, and it wasn't because we were lecturing them or forcing them. They were choosing to live a healthier lifestyle, and our example to them made more of a difference than anything we could have said. It's just been amazing to me how much more my family moves, how we are more conscious about what we eat, how much better we feel. Just the positive energy that's in our house is a complete difference from 6 months ago. And the great thing is that now that I've reached my goal, I'm in the transition phase of Renew, and that experience in some ways has been tougher than the program, because the program is, it tells you exactly what you need to do. And in transition, you're learning how to implement this for life, because this isn't a crash diet. This isn't a, lose your weight and then forget about it. This is a lifestyle change. This is forever for me. And I can't go back to the way I was eating. I certainly don't want to go back to the way I was feeling. And so transition has been really important, and my coach has been fantastic working with me and helping me. And yeah, I've slipped up and I've messed up, but that's part of life. Life is messy, but you just stand back up and you start making healthy choices. The next meal, the next day, the next movement, the next step. Every step and everything is a choice, and you can choose health in life, or you can choose to be sick. And Renew changed my life, and I'm never going back. Are you ready to renew yourself?